now trying to shut down the original knockout here.
Look out! Oh, fade to black! Out of Kazarian's book! Tracy and Frankie win!
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Frankie Kazarian.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's talk about this one. We've been waiting for this one. But anybody that's been on my channel, I've been saying we was going to get this match at some point. Now, it was not a mixed tag team match. It was an intergender tag team match. This meant the women and the men fought each other in this match. And I've been telling y'all, if there's one company that can do the intergender division first, it's probably Impact, because they've delved into the intergender stuff more than anybody else in the past. Like, they can do the division, bro. Like, they are the ones that I think, and they have the wrestlers to do it too. They have the wrestlers to do it as well. And I say do the division, man. I say do the division, bro. Like, that way we can see it on a more normal basis. And when you doing it in the division, you don't have to force some of the men who probably don't want to fight women on a regular basis to have to fight them. You know what I mean? Because I think LA Knight, when he was in Impact, he didn't want to do the job to Tessa Blanchard or something like that. I remember hearing that rumor or story or whatever, and it probably was like true. So they got Sami Callihan to do it. And that's why I always salute. That's why I got a lot of respect for Sami Callihan, because he did the job that Tessa made and made that history with her, bro. Like, I got a lot of salute to him. It took me a while to kind of warm up the LA Knight because of that, because I thought that was kind of selfish on this end, but I also understood it. You know what I mean? But you know, but like I said, you know, I don't want the men that have to be in a position where they're forced to do something that they don't want to do as well. That's why I say if you do a division with men who don't mind doing it, then it could be a lot better situation where you separate everything. Just like women's wrestling and men's wrestling. It's not going to culture class like that unless you do like a special mixed tag team match, you know. So, you know, I think that's why they need to do it. But anyways, we had an intergender match between these. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a mixed tag team match. But I knew we was getting this match at some point where Eddie Edwards and Alisha Edwards was going to face Frankie Kazarian and Tracy Brooks. Now, I don't know if we still getting Tracy Brooks versus Alisha Edwards one-on-one. I don't know. We'll see. But let me go into how this match went real quick. Tracy and Alisha started with a catfight at ringside. Eddie and Frankie traded knees at ringside. Alisha tossed Tracy back in the ring and gave her methodical strikes. Eddie tagged in and dragged Tracy by the hair. And this is why I like the intergender stuff. Everything was, it didn't matter if the men were hurting the woman, man. It didn't matter, bro. Like, it was an intergender match, bro. Tracy managed to crawl under Eddie's legs to bring in Frankie. Alisha distracted Kaz, which allowed Eddie to hit him with a blue thunder bomb. Eddie and Alisha cut the ring in half on Kaz. Alisha tripped Tracy off the apron to prevent the tag. Alisha then hit Kaz with a tornado DDT. Eddie and Alisha continued to cut the ring in half on Kaz. Kazarian managed to hit Alisha with a Northern Lights. And that's what I love, man, because everything was, like, I didn't have to sit up here and watch the match and be like, oh, man, they can't do this because they can't hit the woman, or the woman can't hit the men and shit like that. I was like, everything, it was like I was watching a normal match with no limits, bro. That's why it's like, I think after seeing this one, it's going to be tough for me to really watch mixed tag team matches going forward, because I'm like, bro, it should be done just like this, man. Just allow the men to hit the fucking woman, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, Kazarian managed to hit Alisha with a Northern Lights while while putting Eddie in a jackknife for a double near fall. Tracy tagged in and gave Alisha a spear. Eddie went for the backpack stunner on Tracy, but Tracy raked Eddie's ass and gave him a backpack stunner. Kazarian dumped Eddie to ringside. Alisha rolled up Tracy for a 2 count. Tracy hit Alisha with a fade to black, dead eye for the win. So that was all she wrote for Alisha Edwards and Eddie Edwards, as Tracy Brooks, and Frankie Kazarian got the better of the married couples. And this match went almost 8 minutes. It was a pretty good damn match too. Like, it was crazy. It was actually really like Tracy Brooks, who's also like someone like a Trish Stratus who's up there in age, you know. is still getting it done, man. You know, in the ring, bro. I love that, man. And then, how about this moment right here to top it off? So after the match, Tracy's son was in the ring with her, bro. Well, Frankie and Tracy's son was in the ring, and you know he's an older boy. You know he's not a young boy. He's like probably about, I don't know what his real age is, but he probably looked like he was about 9, 10, or 11 years old, man. So he wasn't like no baby or nothing. But they showed the package, and they announced that Tracy was being inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory weekend, bro. And her son was able to soak in the cheers. You deserve a chance. And that was a great moment for Tracy, man. One of the original knockouts. And if it wasn't for her, you know, we always talk about Trish and Lita being like one of the pioneers in women's wrestling, but Tracy Brooks might be the pioneer. I will put her with like Luna Vachon and Sable and shit like that, because those ladies was really putting in the work, you know, on the main roster shows. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of us didn't get a chance to see what's her name when they were younger. Damn, what's their name? Y'all know the old haggy bitches, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? From damn, I can't think of their names right now. One of them had that dark side of the ring feature. Mae Young, and the other one, man, the other old hag. Hold on, let me look this up real quick, because my mind is, when I'm doing videos, my mind ain't always straight, man. Let me see. What's her name? It was Mae Young, Fabulous Moolah, yeah. So, like, those will probably be like the two, like, real trailblazers. But like, when you talking about like the modern day women's wrestling that went to the next level, where it actually became a division, bro, on the main roster, like main company shows in the U.S., you got to talk about like I said, I think Tracy Brooks is one of those people that people should recognize, man, because the knockouts division is really, because even in the WWE, it still wasn't full on like it was, you know, because remember, even in the Divas era in the last decade, it still wasn't really where it was supposed to be. Now the division is where it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? We got a champion on Raw and SmackDown. We got a full blown division. We got NXT and all that. AEW even got theirs, but they don't do it right. I think if I had time, I did a video on the ratings, but I don't know if I put it up on YouTube yet. But if I did, it's already up though. Or I still got to put it up. But yeah, I had went into that whole thing and what they could do to improve. But yeah, Tracy deserves all the accolades, bro, because she is one of the real pioneers in that knockouts women's wrestling movement. Because the knockouts women's wrestling division is what really got everything tipped off. You know, it got everything tipped off, man, with women's wrestling, bro. Because that's why I said, you know, if there's another thing that Impact could do to be a trailblazer for anything, is intergender wrestling. If they ever set that division up in the next 5 years, bro, they can be the pioneer for that. There was a pioneer for the X division, knockouts division, and now if they could do the intergender, you got to put a lot of respect on Impact's name, bro. You know what I mean? So congratulations to Tracy. She deserves it, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm glad her and Frankie been together for a long time too, man. That's pretty cool to see too. And I keep saying that Alisha Edwards needs to become knockout champion in one day too, man. So good stuff. Alisha Edwards and Eddie, they've been having some fantastic moments. I think for them, it's been a dream for them to work together these last few weeks, bro. Doing stuff as heels, bro. I think that's probably been a dream come true for them to be working this close together on these shows, bro. I think that's great to see, man. But give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. It's fun to get to those promos, man. I think I'm gonna split them up into like maybe 2 or 3 videos that I want to point out. But we got to get to that next, man. Go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Give me your thoughts on this. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Like.